I haven't vlogged the last couple of days because this weekend was kind of a little crazy, not too crazy. Jared's brother, Ben, he's I guess you could call him a professional golfer. He had a competition over the weekend that got canceled, and so he rescheduled one for Disney and needed to crash at our place, which is fine. This is why we have a guest room. But like, me being in the mindset of like, I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna do nothing other than like a couple of chores and just relax, like that kind of, it changed a bit, but like, it's alright. I reality checked myself, like, this is why we have a guest room, you have everything set out so you can grab it and go, it's not the end of the world. And it ended up being like literally absolutely nothing. He like wasn't even there most of the day, and the evening Jared and Ben got to play video games and be brothers, and it was very cute and nice, and I loved it. And then we went to Disney Springs for a little bit, and I got to watch Jared kind of be like, look, this is this and that is that, and look at this, and so that was also cute. And so like, it's just one of those things where my anxiety kicked in, and I was like, no, it's too last minute, I hate spontaneity, and then it ended up being fine. But that said, like, my mind was other places other than vlogging. Oh, I remember one thing I was gonna talk about. So I'm walking to my car, and I walk up to it, and I notice my wallet that has my Disney ID, my credit cards, and my Florida ID. It's just chilling next to my car, and I'm like, oh, how nice. It's been there all night. Wonderful. I think I typically keep it on my keys, and I think it just keeps getting detached from my keys. So, also, you may have noticed I don't really think I said anything about it. Oh, another thing that happened was a friend of mine came over to cut Jared's hair and dye my hair. And when she did it, she like got a little more like dye here. You can kind of see it, but not really. Like, it wasn't really noticeable. Well, it was noticeable day of. It wasn't noticeable the day after, or even today. It like went away. But it really bothered me because we weren't planning on going out, but we went out that day to Disney Springs, obviously. And you can see in the video I'm wearing a headband. The reason why I'm wearing a headband is to cover the line, because I tried putting concealer and makeup and everything else, and none of it worked. So later that night, I was like, well, I have to go to work tomorrow, and it's still there. So before my shower, and I had a feeling that this was gonna happen, but I did it anyway. I like killed my poor skin. So I did like a face scrub. I did a deep pore cleansing like wash mask, and then I did a face scrub, and it still was there. And so I decided to take it's not rough, but it's a sponge. I took a dry sponge and like scrubbed the heck out of this whole area up here where it was red, and to the point where I couldn't tell if it was red because of my scrubbing or if it was red because of the dye. And it hurt so bad. And the next day, lo and behold, the dye had faded on my skin, and there was a beautiful little red mark right here from where I scrubbed so incredibly hard, to the point where it is still sore, and it's like starting to like, not like scab over, but you know what I mean, like it's starting to, like, it's right there, your poor skin. I knew I was gonna end up doing it. Next week's gonna be crazy because it's Thanksgiving week, but next week I have mostly off because it's my birthday, and we have lots of fun plans of things that we're gonna be doing, so stay tuned for that. That's exciting. But yeah, it's a calm 6-hour shift. 6-hour shifts go by real fast, especially when we're like consistently busy, not crazy busy, but like consistently busy, which we were yesterday. It was busy, but not too busy. But anyway, I'm stop rambling now, and I will see you guys after work.
And then everyone lives happily ever after, because some people are worth melting for. The end! The crowd goes wild! Thank you so much.
Actually, I have a little holiday surprise for you. For all of you.
You did! I am.
Well, Elsa, this is perfect. I'm so glad we can all finally be together for the holidays.
It's time to start the celebration.
That's right, Kristoff. It's time. Let's ring in the season.
Ooh, yeah. I love traditions. I love the idea of traditions.
Especially during that time of year.
Yup. Happy, merry, holly, jolly season's greetings here. I'm wondering what your family does at that time of year. Be merry, melancholy, holly, jolly, happy, tappy, chubby men will soon appear at that time of
That was so cool. So I got off early. Oh, I didn't get off early. I got off, and the historian, who's one of my favorites, I have yet to see him do the Christmas show, and I've literally been outside every time he's been inside, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to, after I get off, I'm going to change, and I'm going to quickly run over so I can watch the Christmas version, because I haven't filmed it either this year, even though it's the same show. And so I walked over, and there was one little spot right by where the manager sits, and I was just going to stand and film. And the manager, who was like, he's super cool, he was like, hey, do you want to sit one of our seats? Because like they had a spare like chair that the techs will sit in, and guests are not allowed to sit in it. It's just for the techs for entertainment. And they were like, yeah, you can sit there. And they were like all like just pulled it up, and so I got to sit at the tech booth and watch the show literally right in the middle of the theater, high up above everyone. So I had the best view in the house, and it was great. It was awesome. I was like, thank you guys, and I like bolted right before the show like ended, and it was great. There's a 5-minute wait for Star Tours. We have not been that busy today compared to like the last couple of weeks. It's not been that bad. Anywho, I'm going to go home now and relax because the day actually was stressful. Even though we weren't busy, it was stressful. I don't want to get it. Where you going? But yeah, I did a little workout. I was gonna go work out at the gym. I was gonna go on the elliptical and do like watch a little 30-minute sermon. But I came home and I was like, you know what? I think since I actually got all of the hours that I wanted this week, and I have time to myself, and Jared's not coming home for a while, I was like, you know what? I am going to have a day in, and decided to just do a tone it up workout. And so I did like an arm, thigh type workout for about 20 minutes. Got a good burn in, and now I'm gonna drink a ton of water because I'm super dehydrated. I've been so bad about drinking water. Then I'm going to take a bath and then make dinner and continue straightening up the room because I'm still trying to recover from setting things up from the guest room, like washing linens and stuff. So anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I haven't done this in a while. If you've been watching my videos, or if you like my videos, hit subscribe, and yeah, hit like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow, probably. Bye.